Chapter 18. I reached out my right hand and I snatched that heavy living room curtain aside. The morning sunlight flooded the room and it took a moment for my eyes to adjust. When they did, I focused on my very hostile ex, who was still ranting and raving on the front porch. The quick movement of the drapes caught his attention. He paused, and then he rushed to the huge window. "What do you want?" I asked in an irritated voice. "Why all the yelling? What's with the commotion?" "I want to see Kevin. Where's Terrence?" I rolled my eyes at all of the drama. I cocked my head back in disbelief and twisted up my lips in disgust. Since when did this man care about being a father? When was the last time he remembered a birthday? Where was he at when Terrence got the whooping cough or Kevin got bit by a yellow jacket wasp? I grunted in frustration. He was no freaking where. He was missing in action. He was on unauthorized parental leave. He was gone. I cleared the anger from my voice and spoke. "Why all the concern, Kev? This ain't you. Be for real. Tell me what's going on." My calm words seemed to pinch a nerve. He paused and looked at me in confusion. I tried not to smile. I waited for another response from my so-called loving baby daddy. I didn't have to wait long. "Don't stand there judging me. You know the circumstances. You know my situation." Yeah, I interrupted the beginning of another one of his speeches. "You're not working. You have no money. Times is hard out here for a brother like you." "Watch your mouth, girl," he warned. "I ain't trying to hear your corny jokes. Just open the door and let me get the kids." Whatever momentary humor I was experiencing at Kevin's expense immediately vanished as his words registered. Their clarity sobered me. My mouth popped open. My bottom lip dropped. A slow dread crept back into my body. "I'm not handing over my kids to you. Why should I? You just admitted that you are out of work. What would be the point? You don't have any money, remember?" He came closer to the window and simply stared at me. Kevin seemed to be assessing me for the moment. He examined me thoroughly. I also had the opportunity to observe him. I was suddenly shocked that as I watched him, as I peered into his still handsome face and scrutinized his long, lean body, I felt nothing. Where had my major crush gone? Where was the giddy, awkward feeling of love and admiration? What happened to all of those girlish dreams I'd once had? They were gone. They were completely no more. I acknowledged the liberating feeling with a measure of comfort. I was free. I was no longer the childish, immature girl who gave her mind and body away so freely. I was developing into a woman. I was becoming a mother. I was maturing. I waited for Kevin Powell to speak. It didn't take him long to open his mouth. "My mother misses the kids," he acknowledged in a lower voice. "How is your mother?" I asked sincerely. He seemed startled by my concern. "She's fine. My family's having a family reunion, and my mom wants the kids to come." His words stunned me. I hadn't expected that. I'd imagined everything else but that. "When is it?" I asked. "In 2 weeks." "Am I invited?" I asked. I guess so," he said in an awkward response. I mean, yeah, of course you are. Yeah." I examined my ex one final time before conceding to his request. "Just let me know the time and the place. I'll bring the kids." And then as an afterthought, I added, "Kevin has been asking about you. Terrence really misses you. I know, he said before turning and walking off of my mother's front porch.